Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope
麻薬ひどすぎだろ。
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
何これ。ああ、そういうことか。
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to
お、
pay
吉野さん、ハ
visits
ロ
to the
ー。
ambassadors of
グリ
Teleme
ード
and the
フォー
Bridge
ルとか
Alliance
いう
before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could
ク
go
ソ
there
ゲ
first.
ー、クソゲーとか言われてるんだけど、
You think Constantine will be
結構ダクソとかそっち系
But it's
の
certainly worthy of inspection.
武器っていうかもあって、フランベルのね、なんか共通点みたいなのを感じてるんですけど、あとすごいなんかモーションっていうのかながなんか似てるよね。ちょっと待って、迷った地図どこちょっと迷いました迷ったよー。ちょっと待って、どこにいんのあいつ。こっちかな。王子の広場、こっちか。フランベルジェあるの驚きなんだけど、マジ。待って、アイコン消えたんだけど。あ、どういうことちょっと待ってあ、わかんねえ。これマジ道順わかんなすぎて。どういうこと？ここ87。待って、どういうことこっちちょっと待って、わかんねえ。あ、ここか。いや、わかんないって。
Your Excellency, Lord de Sade, I have been
大
told
使
that
い
you
る
were
んだけど。
named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the
スマホどこ
congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tiefredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. So quickly. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a
これ
marvelous
和
island.
訳ひどい。
Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
和訳ひどすぎるこれ。
Please tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous
ほぼなんだろう、
individual has been
意訳
sowing
と
trouble in Serene.
なんか忠実にっていうか下手くそな役が混じってる。
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar
アルケミスト、
trickster
錬金術
casts
師。
dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I
つ
can
ま
do,
り
but
違い
make
保
no
険があ
promises.
るか
My
ら、
departure is imminent.
I thank
こっ
you,
ちでは
Your
何も
Excellency.
できないってことでしょ。左
And
辺
I
に
am
対し
pleased
っていう
to see
人
you
が
have taken
取り締まれない
so
って
well
こと
to
でしょ
your。new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
悪賢いってかずる賢いね。
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies.
でまあこのゲーム意外とそのなんだろういろいろめんどくさいことがありましてあるらしいんですけど。
And a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering.
武器とかもまあなんかデモンズソウルみたいな感じで、サイシロとかサイクロとかではないんだけど、なんか貿易のレベルとかを上げないと入手できない武器もあるらしくて。
It is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
まあ普通にめんどくさいゲームっすねこれ。
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tearfredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now.
ここの役
Alas, I
引い
haven't been
て
able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and
ひ
the
どすぎるだろ
fauna
役。
wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language.
お偏見入
But
って
you
る。
shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
そうか。
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tearfredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Thélème has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our act quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
なるほど。
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
さよなら大使じゃねえよ。雑すぎんだよ役が。さてもう一箇所かな。え？ああ、なんでもないな。どこにいるのこれまっすぐってこと？ 20、10、19。ここか。また大使なの？おー、なんかすごい大使。え、大使じゃないじゃん。
Good day, Excellency.
こんにちはじゃねえ。こんにちはは草。
I have come
な
to
んかもっと
inform you
頑
that
張
my
れよ
cousin
役。
Constantine and I are departing for Tearfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater
ああ、
stature.
そうだじゃねえよ。
Allow me to
頑張れ
congratulate
よもっ
you.
と。
Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I
役
thank
ひ
you.
どすぎんだろ。
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you,
So I can take care of your problem before my departure.
very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Ptolemy?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic.
なんでこういう外国のゲームは全部あれなんだろう、魔法っていうのが出てくるんでしょうね。
And grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions.
Is speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the
決まっ
more
て魔法
political
が出てくるん
orders.
だよな。
The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
What's your point of view on the relations between
長
our
いな
two
これ全部
nations?
聞いてると。
As ambassador of Ptolemy,
適当に文章を読
I
んで
can
読み
only
飛ばします。
rejoice at the mention of our
あれ
commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave. Thanks to your support, more and the congregation is our most precious. That heresy is tolerated,
容認ブリ
and
ッ
that
ジ
your
同盟
treaties
との
with the
協
Bridge
定を維持す
Alliance.
ること。なるほど。
How's
え
Ptolemy faring on Tearfredi?
Did you know that certain our missionaries there are, of course, there are but I am confident that the and we have tremendous hopes.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, we fight on every front. Without these so-called savants, not
And on Tearfredi?
too much. The bridge have succeeded in provoking them, which leaves us greater lack.
なるほど。
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
いやいやいやい
May
や
the light guide you, Desade.
私は行かなければなりません。それではじゃないんだよ。もっと頑張れよ、役。そうだね、結構いい感じでね、グラフィックとか。で、こっちか。多分ね、あれないよね。異教と異端者を、なんだこれ、誰？まあいいや。なんだろうな、異端者を連行するって言ってたから、多分なんか中世でいう魔女狩りみたいなものが行われてて、港の方に行けばいいんだな。船長、あっちの下か。船長、いたいたいたいた。
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide.
お、ごっついな、船長。
You man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm Desade, the prince's nephew.
あなたはじゃなくて、ここ普通、
If all is in
お前
order,
は
we
じゃ
will
ない
soon。be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member.
やることいっぱいあるな、序盤。一気に情報が入ってくる感じだね。
Without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much
ひど
to
すぎん
drink
だ
in
ろ。
celebrating his departure. Like another idea.
I doubt that.
ただのキャビンボーイだとか言われてひどすぎんだ
It's
ろ。
been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something
必要ねえ
bad.
じゃんじゃあ。
Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
いやいや、お前結局あれじゃん。
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking.
結局お前なんだかんだで心配してんじゃねえか。
Take a look
何や
around.
ってんねん。
There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler. Maybe he could be of
長い。
some use.
In the port
ちょっ
jails,
と読み飛ばしま
not
す。
far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest?
まあこの人控えめに伝えた
Nothing
方
to
が良
bother
さそう。
yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest. The same a couple of the ambassadors of
二人の
Tele
いた
have
んじゃ
been
ん。
looking.
And so you know about that.
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, and they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the North.
なるほど。
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you?
これ×ボタンでスキップっていうのが外国の人種みたいな感じだよね。
My men
PS5
spoke of a
みたい。
rather animated party that went.
That isn't the safest place in the city.
お前も口挟むんかーい。
Let's go and find it. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last?
Been
キ
2
ャビ
days
ンボーイ
since
っ
I'd
て言うな
any
よ。
use at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until
かわい
this
そうで名前で呼んでやれ。
But the day of departure, every able-bodied
ああ、な
sailor
るほど。
must be present on the ship.
ああ、そういうことね。全員揃わないといけないから別に役立たずだけど連れてこないととりあえず出航できないってことでしょ。なるほど。
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
あれキャビンボー
Wasn't
イ
out of the ordinary until about the day of departure.
あキャビンボーイ聞きましたね。
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
I don't think so.
うん。
This Jonas. Does he have any close
In
friends?
tradition, we are all members of the same
グラビア
family.
と
Might
ラ
I
ウ
have a
ロ。
word with them?
As you
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
we are masters of the oceans. Our
Oh,
ships can
oh.
sail when
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard.
our magic, yes, that only the
Maho.
answer your question. Any child born on
生ま
one
れ
of
つ
our
きナウ
ships
ツ
is seaborn. He is a Nort
ナ
from
ウツっていうの
birth.
が
Others
あ
are
れなの
sea
魔力持っ
gifted.
てる人なの
Join
か
the
な。
Norts for different reasons. Often from it's how the guild is made and made.
Could you tell me anything about our destination?
ティアフラディって名前じゃなくて島なん
It
だ。
is a magnificent place. The natives
今の
have
と
a
ころは
relationship
戦争状態ではないという
consider
ことだ
it
ね。
sacred. I've also
ああ、なるほ
heard
どなるほ
great
ど。
many. But I wouldn't know
Creature.
what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the
化
ports.
け物か。じゃあ原住民、まあインディアンみたいな人たちとなんだ巨大な何か化け物が住んでるってことだよね島
What do
に
you think of our
怖すぎだろ。
You referring to this one? It is the biggest thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city. Certain zones are
ナウツっていうのが
completely
公
biased.
開
Maritime law holds
する
off.
人たちのこ
It's
と
a
なの
good
かな。
port.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in
人
order
探
to
さないといけないん
interrogate
で
the
すね。
smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his
うるさいうる
jail.
さいうるさいうるさいうるさいうるさい喋るな。いやどこにいるかって言ってもどこなんですかね。 道が、あ、なにあ、あ、これ、あれか。ああ、そういうことね。びっくりした。なんか、あれですね。ブラボでいうアイテムの、人玉みたいなやつね。いや、びっくりした。あ、あるある。ついに品。めっちゃわかりやすいやん。こんにちは。え、今手に入れたの？ごめん、なんか盗んだみたいな。させん。ここだね。違う。なんかある。職人の技で武器や装甲をアップグレードできます。どっちした方がいいんだろうな。装甲を早く倒せた方が、でもな鎧。ね、これどうやってやんのは、ちょっと待って。強化の仕方がわかんない。ちょっと待って。ん、ちょっとよくわかんないんで後回しにします。ドアの開き方が随分豪快だな。クエストの完了。なるほど。なんか今かすめ取ったような、すいませんね、なんか泥棒みたいな。
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is
じゃ
your
あ何をお
pleasure?
望みですかじゃねえんだよ。もっとちゃんとやる気出して考
I'm
え
looking
る
for my
役。
cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
めっちゃうまそう。これ生ハムとチーズでね、多分
broke out. My
乱
tavern
闘
was
になって
shattered,
私の
and no
墓場は
one's
完全に
paid
破
for
壊
the
された。
damages.
I'm
誰も
sorry.
金を払ってくれないっていう
Amongst the rebel
草。
rousers, did there happen to be a young
お前それ
man?
警察だったの。
20 years of
警察
age,
訴えた方がいい
hair
んじゃ
down to
ね？
his neck, light brown, blue eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that
原
started
因
the
お前か
fight.
い。
I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
はーい。弁償すんの？だる。これか。
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
わかったわかった。
Looks as
喧
if
嘩
it's
の。
fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
I could repair this if I had some
え
metal dowels.
そういうことね。ダボを拾いに行かないといけないかな。じゃあ拾いに行きましょうか、とりあえず。てかここに売ってないの？あるじゃん。スキルレベル足りない。草。スキルレベル足ります？あなた。足りない。クソ野郎。どうすんのこれ。足りないんだけど。ちょっとダボ。待って。あいつ。とりあえずあいつ、とっ捕まえて締めに行かなきゃ。
Well then, were you able to repair it?
いや、まだっす。
In that case,
I regret I don't have the sum you're on.
either you repair them or you reimburse their cost.
That's ridiculous. He could reimburse you easily. He's quite a rich man.
Perhaps, but a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. And as for promises, I've heard enough to fill an oak.
Very well.
うざ。
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. The Malik.
お前の商売どうでもええわ。お前の商売どうで
Has
もい
the
いんだよ。
Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a day people stopped going out of their homes.
あ
They were afraid.
ー、これあれだね。今のコロナウイルスのこの感じと、まあ、酷似しているって感じだよね。まあ、感染症だからな。
People were still distrustful. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you.
なるほど。
With all the
ティアフラディ。ドラゴンと巨大なクリーチャー。
Treasure abounds under every last night.
なんかダークソウル感出てきたな。
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
とりあえず、とりあえず何すればいいのこれ。
Well then, were you able?
あー、 え
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
これ何コンスタンティン。これだよ
I
な。
could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
ないんだよ。どうする？ないんだよな、ダボ。いや、ないよな。これさ、キャラのレベル上げられないの？どういうこと？ちょっと待って、どういうこと？武器や装甲をこれさ、キャラのレベル上げられなかったら一生ここで作れなくね？どうすんのこれ。まあいいっす。なんか万能薬。うさんくさこいつ。何でも治っちゃうんだってよ。吐いたって言うな。虫歯って言え。
And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from
汚いんかい。じゃあいらないやろ。
Alas,
万能じゃないじゃん、その時点でよ。
your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
うわ、こいつマジ。
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course.
嘘つけよ、このじじい。
It is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid. You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
口車に乗せられてるな。
Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is.
こいつさ、詐欺師だろ。
I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
おい詐欺師、おい詐欺師。
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
とりあえず副
Are
作
there any
用
nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none.
ない
You
だ
feel
と。
nothing but an intense sense of
副作用がない薬なんてないんだよ。
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
そうだそうだ、飲め飲め飲め
I take a little sip
飲め、今飲め。
As I am in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
こいつさ、マジで錬金術師、嘘つけよ。絶対ちげって。何すればいいんだ。とりあえずちょっと待って、クルツクルツクルツ、ちょっといいかい。
Do you need something?
ああ、ごめん、何も役に立たんかった。お前ごめん死んでっけど大丈夫そう？大丈夫そう？こいつの
Have you finally made up your mind?
I will think about it.
As you wish.
こいつのなんつった？こいつの荷車からうんぬんって言ってたよね。なんて、うわ危ねえ危ねえ危ねえ、死ぬわ死ぬわ死ぬわ死ぬわ。ちょっと開くんかいいやいやいや、開くんかい。使用人のメモ。おお、ちょマジ、いった闇ちくりいや、けんなちょっとけんな。あ、死んだ。死んでしまったか。かわいそうに。おお、ちょっとカメラ荒ぶってんな。おおさっきのやつだね、多分。じゃあこいつをクソ雑魚バカ詐欺師ペテン師薬剤師にぶち込んで帰りますか。
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us to prove that there is no risk?
This
Ora no
bullying
me.
is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a
い
rival.
やいや、お前がうさんくせえのが悪いんだろ。
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
お
Now
お、
look,
こっち
the
も
vial
な
is
かな
still
かする。
sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to
いや、お前が言うな
Come
お
now.
前が言うな。
You can see for yourself that
Kusa.
I'm gladly returning your
あな
vial
たに美を
so that
返
you
そ
might
う。
drink
あ
it
な
in
たが
front
み
of
んなの前で
witnesses.
飲んで見せら
This
れ
might
るよ。
help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes. No. You don't have the
おっ
right.
と
Damnation. He got away.
おっ
He can't have gone
と
far.
Find him
あいつ
before
逃
his
げた
head
ね
ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the
あい
tavern.
つ逃げたな。
He won't leave the city without his belongings.
あ、ちょっと商人いるじゃん。
Whatever you need to be, the Tolkien. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you?
いや、はお前、あ、ダボ。ちょっと待って、金額いくつなの？金額わかんない。3。オッケー。
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
これ修理できるんじゃない？これで。で、クソダコペテン師錬金術師を ぶち殺しに行かないといけないか。あいつどこ行ったのマジで。ぶち転がしたいんだけど早く。まあいいや、ちょっととりあえずメインストーリー進めよう。あ、ごめんみんなあ、ちょっとまだなんでちょっとごめんなさい。ちょっと待ってね、まだなんです。直せるかな。直せないの。ダボあるやん。はちょっと待って。ちょっと待ってダボあるやん。は意味わかんないんですけど。ちょっと意味わかんないんですけど。ダボあるやん。なんで？あいつどこ？邪魔お前ら邪魔。ダボまだ足りないってこと？ってことだってばよ。古い倉庫。いや、古い倉庫は分かったけど、これどっから入んの？入れないんやが。開かないし。わかんねえ、この。ここまっすぐ？まずコンスタンティンがどういう人なのかわかんないな。あれ？ちょっと待って、どういうこと？やっぱこっちだよな。この中にいるってこと？どういうこと？どこだよコンスタンティンとやら。ここ修理しようがないんですけど、なんかここ開けられるらしいぞ。は？どうすんだこんなとこ入って。嫌がったな、クソ雑魚。
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Alsar.
いや、それもわかんねえぞ。それわかんねえな。
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
でお前詐欺師だろ。
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
なるほど。
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize them.
やばすぎだろお前。
I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile.
あ、そうなんだ。女子屋さんお兄さんいるんすね。なるほど。ね、結構アクションいいよね。
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred.
キャラクリしたのだ。
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the mana core.
So you manipulate
ワクチンっ
people
てこと
to
か。
use as experimental fodder. That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
でもな、逮捕されちゃったらさ、ワクチン作れなくなっちゃうんでしょ。
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
お前すぐ行くやん。なるほど。ごめん、なんか勝手に手紙読んじゃってごめんなさい。よし。そしたら錬金術師というかペテン師を逃がさないといけないので、おお、間違えちゃった。よいしょ。あいつをとりあえず逃がさないといけないっていう。ピッキング。あれ？スキル足りないんだけど、ちょっと待って、これでどこでレベル上げんのこれマジ。おー。なんだこのゲーム。不便すぎる。何もできんやん僕。なんで？戦士にしたよ。あ、ダボ。オッケー。ダボ。ちょっと待ってね。待って、ここどこ？ちょっと待って。は？あ、影開いた。これなんか怖いんだけど。あ、ダボ。あ、鍵も手に入れたの。怖いんだけど。なんか絶対危ないことやってるやん。怖いんだけど。そしてなんかさ、なるほどね。これピッキングレベルっていうのがあって、それをある程度上げてれば鍵を使わなくても開けられるってことか。ずるくね？それずるいやろ。あ、ちょっと待って。なにこれ。大丈夫おじさん大丈夫？これあれ疫病ってやつかな。やばいね。でちょっととりあえずあれですか、店主にここどこなん？まずここどこですか？あ、こっちですね。こっちだね。あれこっちだっけ？こっちだよね。とりあえず多分直せるのかな。あ、よし、直せた。オッケー。なるほどね。
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
直せましたよ。
Just like new.
That does indeed look like fun.
I would hope. Can you tell me
Your dangerous fellows.
what kind of business do they run?
In any case, if you were set on recovering your...
Thank you for the information.
Oh, anything else?
他はまあここら辺は聞いたからいいかなって感じだよね。
Farewell.
Goodbye.
そしたらここでなんか取引みたいなのできるようになるのかな。 次だね。おお、大丈夫？大丈夫ですか？大丈夫ですか？
Please listen, I beg you.
If you wanted to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me,
お、
I
さっきの人じゃん。
understand why you're
激おこ
angry.
ですよ、この人。
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How
激
absurd!
おこだ
I'm
よ。
the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
てかさ、あれじゃない？こいつらさ、殺した方が早くね？ちょっと待
I
っ
can
て。
procure you some excellent potions, as long as you promise to put an end to this. True potions of healing like those you thought you were buying.
What are you, some sort of alchemist then? I hope you're not the same
あ、
feather
ちょっ
as
と
the
なんかまた
other.
めんどくさいことにな
If
った
that's
の。
the case, we have enough rope to hang the both of them.
Trust me, I swear that each and every one of you will receive
おい
one.
おいおい、何言ってがるんだ。
Our trust was already given. We're going nowhere without seeing the merchandise.
いいね、
Such a
お
large
前。
number of potions. This
切れ
story's
そう。
gonna cost you a fortune.
とりあえず回復ポーションを6個集めるんだね。オッケー。まあ楽勝ですよ、見てなさいって。とりあえずどうすればいいんだろ
All you need is- Welcome. It's such a
う。でもさ、
pleasure to
僕の
have
回
you
復
seen
ポーションなくなっちゃわないこれ。すごい。おお、なんか剣だって。ツバイヘンダー。あ、これかっこいい。こっちの方が走行高い。てかポーションとかって調合できないのかな。
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
まあとりあえずなんか集めていくしかないか。しかしな、タスクが出てるはいいんだけど、ちょっとめんどくさいな。お、開いた。こことか調べられないんだ。暗いなあ。誰かいる。
Sir
大丈夫？
Desade, I presume. Captain, you set sail?
Not yet.
Oh, that's... Well then,
あー、なるほど。これ戦利品じゃないんだ。なんかどっかでポーション見つけて拾って帰んないと。あ、またここか。あと3個かな。あと3個ポーションいるんだよね。大丈夫か？めっちゃみんな咳しとる。これが疫病ってやつですか？え？登れるんですか？あ、マジか。マジか。登っちゃえ。よいしょ。なんかすごいいけないことをしている気がする。ここどこだーっと。とりあえずポーションどこにあるんですかね。ポーションをかっさらってあいつらぶち込ませねえと。おっと、こんにちは。
But perhaps we'll discover some useful information.
あ、間違えました。ごめんなさい。間違えました。こっちです。あれ？あ、こっちです。フラピア。
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
あ
Your
あ、そういうこ
captain
と？
asked.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously.
まあここら辺もあれだよな。
What do you think about Captain Vasca?
He knows his.
How old is he?
He's not.
I need to be going.
とりあえず後でまた話しに来よう。あ、違うムッシュじゃない。ポーションどうするんだろう。どっかで調達しないとだよな。なんか運よく戦利品とか転がってないかね。今日は1時間ぐらいとかやったら終わりにします。結構大変なゲームだな。やることいっぱいあるわ。お、なんか何の用だい。
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse.
There's been a misunderstanding. In fact, I've already had a word with you.
They're asking that we pay it.
It's just that the price is...
This is inadmissible.
I'm sorry, sir.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second...
That's right. He told me that their attendance seemed to be... And so he must have thought the guard would end up...
I'll be damned. And I'm the one...
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only...
Following orders. Yeah, we hear.
Why
don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise. If these thieves agree to reimburse
これ出航するまでめっちゃ時間かかるやん。
in the future we won't be shopping with them.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already...
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing.
This stubborn fool is pushing me.
すごいバグってっけど大丈夫そう。カリスマ金庫系で。この選択肢を選んでいくことでレベルが上がるってことなのかな。金庫系はつらい。
I order you to return the guard the merchandise, unless you'd rather your master.
Beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master.
あれ
So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front
こ
of
れ
a
ね、どういうこと？一定確率で上がるってこと？どういうことなんでしょうね。ああ。
This is preposterous. Your master is a
不便だな。
Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll...
Your idea of diplomacy.
To the devil with you.
Since you leave us no
地獄へ
choice.
落ちるとか言われてる
The
けど、
merchant's clerk isn't here in your
かわいさすぎんだろ。
The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
なんかポーションはカメラの操作が微妙にやりにくいんだけど。何やってるんです？ただのおばさんやん。バイバイ。さよならバイバイ。あれ？これ戦利品じゃないんだ。戦利品がどれなんだよ。ポーションは？てかここどこだよ。迷ったー。あ、ごめんなさい、なんか不法侵入しちゃいました。すいませんです。いやー、やっちまいました。なんだこのいかついおばさん。素敵な帽子ねえ、これかわいいよね。可愛くねえけど、なんかおしゃれだよね。いや、なんかすいません。立ち去るんでなんかすいません。はい、本当にお邪魔しました何やってんだマジ。マジポーションどこにあるの？おりゃ死ね、いけ、死ねスタミナ無制限かよ。死ね。よし、 よし。戦利品よし。金貨よし。お、よし。ここにも一人死んでる。何なんだろうこの人たち。え、戦利品、戦利品、金貨よし。よし、これでよし。あと他殺すべき人はいない。何もないな。どんどんかかってこいってんだ。ぶっ殺してやる。お、開かない。よし。何もないな。ああ、これただの日の光でした。よし。とりあえず奴ら殺して、あ、戦利品。三座子。よし。あいつは何の根拠があって私を襲ってきてるんですかね。まあ殺せばいいだけなんですけど。三座子。金貨よし。弾薬よし。よし。あ、開かない。よし。なんか関係ない人だった。ここどこですかね。コンスタンティン191メートルあるんだけど、めっちゃ近くかと思ったらそうでもなかった。どうするかな。これあれ、上のゲージがレベルってことかな。ちょっとよくわかんないな。いけないんですけど、回んないといけない感じ。あ、これさっきの港だな。まあとりあえず引き返すか。お、なんかある。破れた日記のページ。よし。道に迷いました。あ、戻ってきちゃった。めっちゃ咳聞こえる。なんでここ燃えてるんだろう。あ、なんでもないです。どこのドアが開くのか全くわからない。よし。開かねえし。765。消えるんだが。じゃあやっぱここじゃん。は？どういうこと？ ん？ちょっと待って、これ地図どうやって見る？違うよな。わかんな。回っていかないといけないのか。あ、いた。ありました、なんか。やっとたどり着いたわ。
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
とりあえずあいつらぶち転がしてコンスタンティンとやらを解放すればいいんですね。パパッとやりますか。お、セリフある。ああ、大丈夫っすよ。全然大丈夫だよ。セリフいっぱいあるね。お、金か。とりあえず下か、下に降りて2階って言ってた。まあいいや。下に降りて入れない。こっちか。え切れそうマジ。なんで破壊レベル1の科学とエレメンタルダメージのなんて何それちょっと待って、何それ。なんだそれ。敵の探知。敵の探知。ステルス状態なんかになるかよ。ぶっ殺してやる。あ、こっから入れるの普通に。正面突破できたわ。草。
That very well could be. We have had a guest since yesterday.
That would fit the bill. I have no idea how he earned such a kind invitation, but...
We know this sort only so they're always a lot friendlier having learned that.
That's right. But lessons up.
Gentlemen, you tire my patience.
Well now, take a look at it.
あ、なるほど。とりあえずこいつらぶち転がすか。おらおらおらおらおらおらおら死ね。おらぶち転がすおらそこがやったー。さあ戦利品か。一周。いやー、戦利品ガッポガッポですわ。いいっすね。よいしょ。これですわ。オッケー。あ、びっくりした。これで開くんじゃないの？他ないよね。開くんじゃない？開いた。凶悪犯だろうがなんだろうがぶち転がすまでですよ。殺してやるから出てきな。 お、割と広いな、アジト。攻められねえよな、はしご攻めとかないな。ああ、これさっきのとこか。お、戦利品ガッポガッポたくさんあるな。嬉しいな。セレンの鍵開いた。よし。でここでショートカット開通で、あとは戦利品とかを適当に拾いつつぶち転がしに行くと。ここはもうないな。そうだな、今日ここまでやって終わりにしようかな。キリいいし。上行ってみるか。いないなぁ。大丈夫これ、敵のアジトなのに。なんか心配になってきたよ。おい、独房の鍵だということは、つまりこれでコンスタンティンさんを解放する手はずは整ったんだが、 OK。 ちょっと待ってね。ほら、殴り込みじゃあれ。ちょっとコンスタンティンさん待たせて先にアイテムの回収をしちゃいましょう。なるべく拾っておきたいからな。まあちょっと敵とかいないかだけ注意しつつ。あとはないな。よし、じゃあ殴り込みに行けますかね。
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star. Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
えちょっと凶悪犯もう終わりなんですか。いや、もっと殺したかったのに。きりいとこまで行ったな。よし。服を着せる。服着てね。首の装備ないわ。ごめん。行くぞ。そしたら今ちょっとセーブしちゃうか。
We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
道に迷った。下だっけこれ。でこっから出て。こっちじゃなくて登ってああそうだ、ポーションあ、まあいいや。 多分サブタスクだからやんなくてもいいと思う。やった方がいいのかな。とりあえずメインタスクを進めに行きますか。今日はここまでかな。バスタ。
So, Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
キャビンボーイまだ見つかってないんかい。
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. Do you have any farewells to make or any final business?
お、ブルーさんだ。こんばんは。まあ一回行っちゃうか。来週でもできるからね。
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tir Freddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long.
そしたらここまでで一回保存しちゃおう。
I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right.
ポーションはまあ一回後で。そしたら今日はこの辺で終わりましょう。じゃあお疲れ。